Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. In this lesson we're continuing on with the player health script, and in the last video we fixed all our errors apart from this warning one, which hopefully should disappear after we've done this video. So if you haven't watched the previous lesson, I suggest you watch that first and then come back to this video. But with that said, in this lesson we're going to complete the player running state. Now, for those of you that's been following along, a word of note: when we come to do the player tired, we are going to do something quite a bit different to what we've done previously in our other two states. However, for the player running, we can copy and paste a lot of code again. So let's come to the player fatigue state, and the first thing I'm going to copy is the first three if blocks, where we minus the hunger and hydration and stamina drain speed from our current stats, and we also make sure that the hunger and hydration cannot go below the minimum values. So I'll paste that straight in, and we'll also copy and paste this block where we make sure we cannot go below the stamina modifier, only this time, because the player is going to be running, it's just going to be minimum player stamina. And we'll also change it at the bottom here. So if current stamina is less than minimum, then our current player's stamina is equal to minimum. And this is another reason we don't put these fixes in the void update, because we may make little changes to them depending on what state the player is in. And I've spoken before about making sure that the script is read in the correct order. So we minus from these three stats, and then we make sure we cannot go below the minimum. And we'll quickly just change the comment. I'll delete modifier from the end of both lines, and I'll just add minimum. And again here. And then I'll come back to player fatigued again, and these three if blocks where we minus from the current player health, depending if our current hunger, hydration or both are at minimum values. So we'll just copy those three there and we'll paste those in. We'll then come here and we'll copy where we say if the player health is less than minimum, we make it equal to minimum, and if it does equal minimum, we set state player dying. So I'll copy and paste both those two blocks in there. And we also need some more code, so let's have a look now. We'll copy this block here where we say if input.getKey left shift set state player running, and we'll copy this, but we'll just alter it slightly. We'll paste that in. Now there's a number of ways of doing this, and I've copied I've covered a few ways of coding input, but in this instance we're just going to do something simple where we're going to add the exclamation mark just before input here. So if input does not equal the left shift and the current player health is still above minimum, then we need to set state, and we need to set it to player reset. There we go, player health reset. So it will reset to this first state, and then it will just iterate through to the correct block. And I'll also just copy and paste this to the comment here. And we'll say if left shift is I'll just put in capitals, not pressed, and current health is still greater than minimum, then we set state to player health reset. And we've altered the comments here. And one last if block to create. And we're going to say if open and close brackets will open and close. And we'll come inside this first set of brackets, and what we're going to say is if underscore current player stamina is equal to our minimum player stamina. And we'll put it into the comments. And we'll say if current stamina is equal to minimum stamina, and we'll just copy this line here from the set state player dying, and we'll just paste that in. So current player stamina is equal to minimum. We've run out of stamina, and this time I'm just going to copy player tired because that's what we're setting the state to here. And we'll also change the comment there. And we'll save that off there. And that is the player running state done. And as I said, I know these 3 blocks we've done have been pretty similar, but we are going to do something a little bit different next time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time. And until then, as always, bye for now.